JC, and welcome to Hope at Home for Kids. We've been in a series called Fear Not. Do you remember who we've talked about so far? Let's see. The first guy we talked about got really, really wet, and he was in a big storm, and he kept trusting God. That's right, the Apostle Paul. And then the next week, we talked about two men. They were leaders, and they spied out the promised land, and they believed in God's promises, Joshua and Caleb. And then last week, we talked about someone who trusted God so much that he faced off against 850 false prophets. And he proved that God is the one true and living God, the prophet Elijah. And this week, we're going to talk about another amazing story about trusting God no matter what is going on. But before we get to that, let's talk about our weekly saying. And I think Chef Buns is going to be the person helping us out with that today. So, Chef Buns, can you help us?
Thank you, Teacher JC. Chef Buns here, and we're going to go over the weekly saying. Are you guys ready? Woo, say it a little louder. Y'all ready? Ooh, good job. All right, so it's a really simple weekly saying, but it's really powerful and really important. So you're going to point up and say, God, and then you're going to do is with moi, or me, if you're not en français. So ready, point up, say, God is with moi. All right, one last time. Point up, say, God is with moi. Great job. So remember, God is always with you, and we have no reason to fear because God is always with us no matter where we are. All right, back to you.
God is with us. So good. And God has the best plans for us. And today, we're going to talk about not one, not two, but three men who trusted God. And they lived at a time when Israel was being ruled by another nation. And these three men were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. From the very beginning of their story, they trusted God. And there were even three of some of the wisest people in the land. In fact, they were part of the king's council. That meant that they helped him make really big decisions. But the king didn't believe in God. In fact, he wanted everyone to follow his own false gods. So he had this huge gold statue made and ordered everyone to bow down to it. And not only that, but if they didn't bow down to it, he would have them thrown into a fiery furnace. Oh no, that's terrible, right? And what do you think our three men did? Do you think they kept on trusting God? I think so too. In fact, they knew that God was the one true living God and that they shouldn't worship or bow down to anyone but him. But let's see how our king reacted to that.
Sir.
Yes, hey.
Hey, don't scare me like that, eh?
Were you sleeping, man?
You never catch me sleeping. What do we got here, eh?
Man, we got three local guys over there, man. They don't wanna... What? What's up?
You come down here, eh? You think you're better than me?
No, man.
You come down here.
No, sir.
You come to my
sir,
level.
Sorry, sir.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, man.
What are their names, eh?
Man, they're like Shaq. They're like Meshach, Reshach, Ushach, Bendigo.
Why won't they bow down to my statue?
I don't know. I asked. They said they got God.
They got a God?
That's what I said.
I'm the God around here.
I told them.
That's my golden statue out there, eh?
I know. I said it's gold.
Let me talk to them. Hey, guys. Hey, you think you're better? You're going to bow down just like everybody else, eh?
Yeah.
You're going to bow down. Because if you don't bow down, we have a furnace. You saw the furnace, right?
Oh, I got the furnace.
We got the
used it.
furnace, eh? And we're going to make that thing burn.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't bow down to my golden statue, eh? Because I'm the God around here, we're going to throw you in, eh? What say you, huh?
Oh, King, sir, we don't need to defend ourselves. Even if you were to throw us into a furnace, our God will most surely save us.
Yes, he will save us, your majesty.
But even if he doesn't, your majesty, we will never serve your gods.
Hey, did I hear correctly,
I
eh?
think so, man.
Did I hear correctly?
He said it.
They're not going to bow down
No.
to my golden statue. You think you're all bad with your God and he's going to save you? You know what? Get your furnace out, eh?
Okay, man, I'll get
And
it.
burn that thing 7 times harder.
7?
Like a nice fireplace.
Oh, yeah, man, like Christmas.
Like Christmas. Hey,
Yeah, man, like Christmas.
hey, what's Christmas, eh?
What?
What?
Oh my God! No!
Hey, I'm not burning.
You're
not burning.
I'm not burning. You guys,
I don't. My cane's not burning. What is
Oh,
happening?
This is amazing! Oh my gosh! Wait! Hey, look! God is with us! Yeah!
Hey,
Yeah, man, look at that.
how many guys did you throw in there, eh?
I threw in 3.
I might be crazy, eh? But I think I see a 4th guy.
A 4th?
I thought I was a crazy one, but you count them, man.
Yeah, man, check it. 1, 2,
3, man.
3, 4, man, 4. Look at that.
Who is that guy?
I don't know, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think that's their God, eh?
No, yeah?
I think their God came to save them.
Serio?
Hey! Is that your God in there with you? Hey, guys, come out now. Mad respect, eh? For your God.
God is so good. He protected them in the fire. Not even their hair was scorched. Not even their clothes were scorched. The only thing that burned away were the ropes they were tied with. And not only did God protect them, but he was with them in the fire.
Wow, that was an awesome lesson about not being afraid because God is always with us. We're going to go over our memory verse that goes hand in hand right with that. And it's found in 2 Timothy 1:7. Say it with me. 2 Timothy 1:7. Good job. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. All right, one more time. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So if you're getting fear, you know it's not from God, because God has not given you a spirit of fear. And you know what's awesome? God promises to never leave us and to always be with us every step of the way. So this week, remember, God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Awesome. I miss you guys. We're going to be back together soon. Can't wait to see you all. And I just have one more thing to say. Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Hey kids, welcome back. I'm Chanel and this is Alicia. We hope you guys enjoyed your kids lesson this week on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Wasn't it so awesome in the lesson how they were thrown into this furnace and it was a bunch of fire, but God was right there, right by their side, and they didn't even get touched. They didn't even smell like smoke.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be making a fiery furnace with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and the angel of the Lord.
Here's what you need.
Yellow, red, and orange tissue paper, a pencil, scissors, glue, a black marker, and black and white paper. First, we're gonna be making our furnace. So you're gonna grab your black construction paper and you'll begin to draw. And it's gonna be in a shape of a lantern. Next, you're gonna go ahead and grab your scissors and start cutting the outside of the furnace. And then once you've cut the outside of the furnace, you're gonna go ahead and cut out the middle by folding it slightly in half, and then you're gonna grab your scissors and just make a slit through the middle to start your cutting.
Okay, next you're gonna grab your white piece of paper, put it underneath your furnace, and trace out the inside of the furnace. This is going to be your base of where the fire and the people are going to be inside.
Next, you're gonna go ahead and grab your orange, red, and yellow tissue paper. We're gonna be making the fire, and you can cut it any shape that you want. Do you wanna do square, triangles, rectangles? It's up to you. You'll go ahead and cut your squares. I'm gonna do rectangles. So once you've cut all of your tissue paper, you're gonna go ahead and glue it into the inside of your furnace. Fill up the whole entire middle of the furnace.
Next, we're going to grab a white piece of paper and fold it into 4. Once you've done that, we're going to draw out a silhouette of a man. And then you're going to cut them out. Once you cut out the man, you should have 4 of them. Next, you're going to grab your black marker and color 3 of the 4 men black.
After you're all done coloring, you're gonna go ahead and glue Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego inside of the frame that you made for the furnace. And you can put them all right next to each other. Then you're gonna go ahead and grab the angel of the Lord, and you're gonna stick him right on top of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Last but not least, you're gonna go ahead and grab the outside of the furnace that you made at the beginning of the craft. You're gonna glue it and then stick it on top of the outline. And you're all finished. That craft was so easy, even a baby could do it.
And we want to see yours.
Parents, take a picture of your kid's photo and tag us at Discover Hope CC on Instagram.